is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
Good morning, Jamaica. This is Mark Golding, and it is Saturday morning on October 25th, 2025. As of 7 o'clock this morning, the U.S. National Hurricane Center advised that Tropical Storm Melissa is still projected to hit Jamaica directly. The most recent indications are that it will move across central parishes, potentially making landfall in or around Clarendon and moving inland across St. Catherine to exit the island close to or over St. Mary. However, the storm is moving very slowly, and these projections may shift as it develops further. All of Jamaica is likely to be impacted. The maximum sustained winds of this system are currently 70 miles per hour and have been intensifying. A hurricane warning remains in effect for the entire island as the system is expected to strengthen. This is a serious threat to our country. Therefore, I am urging all residents in flood-prone areas, low-lying communities, and those vulnerable to landslides, your safety is the #1 priority. If you have not already done so, please evacuate as soon as possible. Move to the home of a friend or family member on higher, safer ground or to a designated shelter. Please finalize all your preparations immediately. Once the heavy rain begins, stay off the roads if you can, and do not attempt to cross flooded roadways. Remember, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, can be reached by dialing 116 or your parish office. Let us all take this threat with utmost seriousness. Let us look out for each other, especially our elderly, children, persons with disabilities, and others who are vulnerable. Stay safe, and may God bless us all and protect our nation.
Said love Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizens, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives, and we at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video.
Yes, before I start today's video, I'm just asking you, members of the Jamaica Young Police channel, to subscribe to this channel. United we win, that divided we lose. Because once we unite as a people, they can't beat us. It doesn't matter who they are. They can't oppress us or brainwash us with their lies to tell us that up is down and down is up. We know that in this world, most people worship money, but we worship God, because money is only of this world. And people hate you when they speak the truth. So, moving on. Yeah, so the big belly white guy can't believe that the Jamaican people reject him. So in his mind, because you know that white people, some of them don't think that they are superior to us as black people, and they are the ones who are supposed to be our master, massa. They're supposed to be in charge of us, and we are not supposed to say anything because we're supposed to be their slaves. But guess what? We have news of them, especially this big belly white guy. Yeah, we have one prime minister and we have one Jamaica. Mark Golding, stop making videos like you are our prime minister. You are not. You are not our Prime Minister. Stop making video like you're our Prime Minister. You are not. Go back to England. That's where you're from. You are not a Jamaican. We don't want you in our country. We don't say licky people them from the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Them have no loyalty about them. These are people who are traitors. We vote for you. You don't have no God, you don't have no decency in you. Nothing. The only thing good about you is the oxygen that you inhale and exhale. The carbon monoxide. You are nothing. You are not no good in you. And from now on, we'll continue to educate the Jamaican people. Yeah, remember, you first fired the first shot. Yes, you fired the first shot. You are the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporters, activists, and voters at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, at me, a youth born and growing, I belly, I beast. So now the war is on. People, always remember, every time I release a video, always like it and just type, I am here, so that it can reach other people and share it. The more you share it, even if you share it with people who subscribe to the channel, it helps the algorithm, because that is what they're doing. They're economic terrorism. Don't make them telling them about no algorithm, because it's men or depraved mind people control the algorithm. Them decide which video to go out. And if you notice anything of a destroy black people, that is what they're all about. Just like the artists, them, what them put elevate up there. And after this, I'm going to do a video about, we show you with two women, reggae artists, women, better than all of them, all of the Shensia, the dirty spice and all of the dirty one them. And you will never see these women being elevated in our music world, because they are all about positivity and empowering our black people. So anything we destroy these people is always for it. Yeah man, YouTube is lie to you, wicked to you. You understand? So we have one Prime Minister, one Jamaica. The truth about leadership and divine order. My fellow Jamaicans and those in the diaspora and people who love Jamaica who tune into the Jamaica Young Police Channel, there is only one Prime Minister of Jamaica, and his name is Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. So when Mark gonna be going and do video to the Jamaican people wanna be Prime Minister, he's not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Andrew Holness is a son of the soil, a man born and raised amongst us, model Jamaican citizen. Not telling our youth to open them body well and take it like girl. Not promoting criminality. Not supporting criminals. Not in bed with criminals. Not orchestrating murder in his constituency. Mark gonna be your goal, and I've done that. Over 50 people he had met lost their life in my community where I was born and raised. And the dummy them still vote for him. So that's why I tell you, say you can't get them pies if you drink and tell them to somebody else I got dead. Andrew Holness molded by the very struggles that define our nation. So let be no confusion. Mark gonna be a Golden is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Let me repeat myself. Mark gonna be a Golden is not the Prime Minister of Jamaica. As I want others to believe, he's not. So just remember that. One Prime Minister we have on Andrew Holness. And no amount of deception, propaganda, or political lies can make it so. We know say he would want to be Prime Minister, but the people soundly reject him. Reason being, he's not one of us. He's a liar, he's a notorious liar, pathological liar, a criminal-minded person, a man who's for destruction of the people, a man who's anti-God, pro-devil, and everything that is evil. The PMP LGBT group, when them talks to Jamaican homophobic, I lie the word I tell, them don't know Jamaica. Jamaican people vote for a white man, not even a Jamaican, a white man from England, a man who benefit from slavery. That goes to show you how we dodge a bullet. And because of this, I get Melissa, God himself, just watching the people them who are going to die from this hurricane. Trust me, just watch. Because God appear them, It's a visit God appear them, Although Bob Marley tell us when the rain fall and one man all stop. Just watch this hurricane. Mark gonna be a Golden. He's a member of the opposition. Nothing more. And when he speaks to the nation, he speaks not for the people of Jamaica, but for his supporters, for his own interests, and for the few
Who would rather see Jamaica return to the time when our destiny was controlled by those who did not look like us and who was not from us? This man is a foreigner. He's a British born citizen. He's not a Jamaican. He have no birth. There's no record of birth of this man in our country. This man is a scammer, a liar, and a con artist at best. I would say that without any apologies. None. Yeah, so when Mark gonna be going out there making statements, to the Jamaican people like he's the Prime Minister, he's not. So don't be fooled. So some of them supporters them believes him is the Prime Minister, but he's not. Yeah, there's only one Prime Minister of Jamaica, and his name is Andrew Michael Wellness. It's not Mark Golding, so don't be fooled. You understand? He's a member of the opposition, and the reason because the people them in the party them licky, beggy, and wanga got. These are the people who sell. These are the people, them have the traits of Judas. Judas will sell out Jesus the 30 pieces of silver. Remember, so Jesus wasn't a white man, Jesus was a black man like yours truly. My complexion, Jesus never have no so-called pretty ear. We have a real ear because we are the real human being, 100% human being. So when he pretend like him a Prime Minister, he's not. He's addressing him supporters them attack. Him not talk to the Jamaican people. So don't listen to him because TVJ are show it. Say, yeah, him not a Prime Minister. Only Prime Minister duty that, not his job. That's not a part of his job. Him supposed to be at a function, he was there, and him chose not to be there. Him send a woman with a batty a leak and a stink up the place. The woman, if you look on Juliet Owens and Andrew Owens, you can see two of them top lip was close to them nose. I've been to say the Prime Minister, instead him tell the woman, say, hey, look here, I don't know if it's fart you're farting or I chew your batty a leak, but you stink up the place. But him being such a nice person, he just sit down there and take it. I don't know for how long, but me want to do it now. Would I tell her, say, what's your name? Nikisha Burchell. Would I tell her, say, I don't know if I fart or I stink, but that smell, it's irritating my nose. Just tell her, just say, I mean, you have to tell speak truth. So when he speaks to the nation, he speaks not for the people of Jamaica, but for his supporters. Low IQ, the beggy, licky, wanga got people. So let's talk plain truth. Jamaica is a black nation built on the sweat, blood, and tears of our ancestors, men and women who endured slavery, humiliation, and brutality, so that one day their children could govern themselves. It is a deep insult to their memory for any man who benefited from the legacy of suffering to claim he's one of us. That's an insult. And that's one I think will piss me off. This man come about the man of all the people them so fool to tell them say him ancestor come to Jamaica as slave and them still vote for him. That's how stupid these people are. Our independence was not granted, it was won through blood, through fire, through resistance by men like Taki, George William Gordon, Sam Sharp, and Paul Bogle. And then we have this man who benefited from slavery for combat now for come antagonize with, and we have people in our country who support him. And so Jamaica must never again find itself being symbolically ruled by anyone whose lineage stand on the side of oppression. Mark Golding's slave master's genes. That is why Jamaicans, the proud and conscious ones, must remain vigilant. We cannot sell our sovereignty to those who do not understand the pain that created this island's resilience. The mockery of God. Recently, in our same address, Mark Golding addressed the Jamaican people and used the name God, the name of God in his speech. Well, let us be clear. Invoking God's name is not a costume you wear when it suits you. To speak of God while pushing policies, alliances, and behavior that contradict the moral and spiritual foundation of our people and the laws of nature and God's law is hypocrisy of the highest order. You are the devil incarnate. You cannot serve two masters, Mark Gummibeer Golding and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, telling black people to open them body hole and take it like a girl. Yeah, that is mockery of God's name. You can't do that. Just stay with the evil way. Your way of telling the black youths them in a Jamaica, say open your body hole and take it like girl. Don't come invoke God. God is righteous. God is the truth. God is a just and God is a wicked God. And you must pay for your wickedness what you have done. The PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is the party that promote depraved-minded behavior. Them support criminality. Them support everything that is evil, unjust, and ungodly. To speak of God whilst pushing policies that go against the laws of nature, moral and spiritual foundation of our people is hypocrisy of the highest order. You want to serve two masters? That can't. You cannot claim to fear God while entertaining the forces that seek to dismantle our values, our families, and our identity as a God-fearing nation. We are a people who have always believed that righteousness exalts a nation and unrighteousness destroyed it. You represent unrighteousness. Mark Gumabir Golden and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Now, hey, look here, I'm not even going to focus on anything but just honor. You come at me, that is personal. You come at the Jamaica Young Police Channel where I speak truth, that's personal. Now, I'm going to make me expose on more. I have so much things for me. A PMP community born and raised. So when those who have no spiritual grounding pretend to walk in holiness, we must call them out. God cannot be mocked. Mark Gumabir Golden. Mark Big Belly Gumabir Golden. God cannot be mocked. And Jamaica's destiny is not in the hands of those who reject his order. Andrew Wallace, a son of the soil, chosen by destiny. Now let us give honor where it's due. Prime Minister Andrew Wallace is far from perfect. No leader is. But he represents authentic Jamaican. Authentic Jamaican. He's an authentic Jamaican. And he represents authentic Jamaica. He was born here. He understands our struggles. He carries the same ancestral DNA that built this island from chains to freedom. When he stands before the nation, he does not do so as a foreigner or the descendants of privilege. He does so as a man shaped by the reality of the Jamaican experience. That is what leadership means. Connection, not pretense. Sacrifice, not self-promotion. So make no mistake, Jamaica is not just a political battle. Yes, Jamaica is not just in a political battle. We are in a spiritual warfare for our nation's soul. It's not about party colors. It is about light versus darkness, good versus evil, righteousness versus corruption. The forces that wish to lead Jamaica astray come dressed in charm, wealth, and false compassion. But behind the smiles are agendas funded by foreign interest, by globalists who wish to redefine our nation and silence the spirit of our people. We must not let them. We must stand firm and say Jamaica is not for sale. Our fate is not negotiable. Our sovereignty is not for compromise. A warning and a prayer. Those who play with the divine will feel the consequences of their actions. The word of God is clear. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. When the wicked rise, storms come. When the seed fills the heart of men, the earth itself groans in response. Let those with spiritual eyes see what is happening around us. The signs, the warnings, the judgment that follow, disobedience. This is not about politics anymore. It's about principle, morality, and divine order. So let every Jamaican who love truth and righteousness declare this with conviction. We have one Jamaica, one Prime Minister, one destiny under God. We reject deception and stand for truth, justice, God, and the will of the Almighty. Because when all is said and done, and the storm passes, only those who stand on the side of righteousness
will be still standing. And whether or not you want to believe it, you're going to see the face of the wicked. They, trust me, will be withered in the storm. One Jamaica, one destiny under God. So my fellow Jamaican, let this truth echo across every hill, valley and shoreline of our beloved island. We have one Jamaica, one Prime Minister and one destiny under Almighty God. We will not bow to deception, nor will be fooled by those who seek to divide us or rewrite our history. We are children of warriors, the descendants of Garvey, Bogle and Nolly, Marcus Garvey, Shan Sharp, George William Gardner, a people chosen by purpose and strengthened by struggle. So let the world know Jamaica stand firm in truth, anchored in justice and guided by the eternal will of the Almighty. No storm, no scheme, no foreign influence will shake the foundation of this land we love. As long as there is breath in our lungs and pride in our hearts, we will defend Jamaica's sovereignty, our faith and our future against all enemies, foreign and domestic, because this island is not just a dot on a map. It is the heartbeat of a blessed people by God himself. One God, one aim, one destiny, one people, one Jamaica, one Prime Minister, one Andrew Wellness. Let us walk boldly in truth and unity, for our destiny is divine and the victory is certain. Mark Gomabia Golden is not one of us and will never be one of us. Have yourself a beautiful day. I'm Mark Gomabia Golden. Stop Mark Gomabia Golden. Stop making video like you're Prime Minister. You're not a Prime Minister. You will never be Prime Minister. Remember, you know, when the first fire, the first shot, you know. PMP destroy many souls, many people's life. Many. I don't always getting away because I'm not corrupt. But now, as them always say, you buck up, you know, one of God's children. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.